Only 10% of planets in Starfield will have life on them, but every planet is still worth exploring. In today's episode, I'll be digging a little deeper into Starfield Direct from a few weeks back. There is a lot of information we need to take on board when exploring a new planet or moon. Take this moon for example. To the left, we can see its type, gravity, temperature, atmosphere, magnetosphere, fauna, flora, and water. So this moon has thin CO2 and radioactive water. Oh, and to top it off, it's cold as well. This is clearly a dangerous place, but potentially has good resources to mine. 8 different types even. As mentioned in the Starfield Direct, you will need to upgrade your equipment before going to certain places. This includes your spacesuit, so possibly you will need a radioactive shielding and a way to stay warm in the cold. Or possibly if you don't upgrade, you can last a certain amount of time in these elements before having to return to your ship. If we zoom out to the system map, we can see what available missions we have. Set a course, or zoom further out to the galaxy map. Also, we can see what level we should be aiming for before going to that area. Yes, you can go there before reaching the level, but expect it to be very, very difficult or even fatal. Most planets will have flora, fauna, or resources which we can gather and use to upgrade our equipment, sell for credits, and possibly use directly for our outposts. If we look at the scanner here, we can see this area has 4 fauna, 3 flora, 8 resources for us to discover and mine with our laser cutter weapon. While we're exploring planets, we may come across key locations or structures for us to wander around, like this abandoned mine, which seems to have some people that are not too happy we're there. We can also explore enemy ships in space, if you're feeling a little more hands-on rather than just blowing the ship up from the distance. Also exploring the moons, planets and ships, you may come across NPCs and potential crew members, with side missions that you can do. Bethesda did mention that you could find yourself taking a side quest and then realising that the sun is going up outside and you've just spent 10 hours on a side mission. When we go to the galaxy map, you can see information for the entire star system. Its spectral class, catalogue ID, temperature, mass, radius, magnitude, number of planets, number of moons, and number of outposts. Again, the estimated level you should be before visiting is also shown near the star system's name. Life is scarce in Starfield, which is good. It makes you realise the vastness of the game. But when you do jump to a planet that has human life or cities, your ship will be scanned to see if you have any contraband. Which for our lead, Max Rhodes, this could be an issue. Also, if you remember in my last video, your ship seems to need to be registered. So this may be how or where you do it. I'm still unsure on this currently. I think this is where I'll leave it for today. Thanks for watching. You can keep up to date with the adventures of Max Road, the smooth talking smuggler, streaming on Twitch TV at Max Rhodes SF, or watch the weekly highlights here on YouTube. Well, in about 7 weeks you will. But until then, thanks again.